Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Saavedra, the host for the Biggest Little podcast from Reno, Nevada. I'm so excited to begin this new journey and this project that I've been putting aside due to negative self-talk and all those voices in my head that just made me believe that I wasn't ready. But I just had a trigger day and I was like, if you don't do it today, you're never going to do it. I remember when I first started listening to podcasts when I graduated college, it was life-changing, and all I wanted to do was listen to podcasts when I was grading and when I was a fifth grade teacher, and then I would travel and I would just always be listening to them. So I am a junkie for podcasts, and I think that oftentimes I underestimate the power of sharing our stories and the voice that we have and the power in it. So I'm excited to share all of the stories of the people that are going to be interviewed and my own stories and struggles and plans and goals and dreams. I think as human beings, we interact with each other and we have a lot more in common than we think. So I'm really excited to navigate all of those spaces, the gray areas and not so gray, the colorful, the exciting, the cringy, what messy looks like. We're going to talk about topics such as education, mental health, exercising, lifestyles, habits, goals, careers, what it takes, to go to college and graduate as a first-generation college student, what it's like to graduate and be the only one in your family, what it's like to, get married and move in, relationships. I'm excited to share with you the episode we recorded, ALFREDO and I. He was so excited and a little bit upset. You would have seen his face. He was like, so what is this? And I was like, oh, it's a podcast. He's like, when are you going to interview me? So literally yesterday after I published Kenya's episode, he wanted to record ours. So we already have that. I'm just editing. It's a little bit rough, so I know I need to make lots of edits on that one. It is both in English and Spanish. The majority is in Spanish because his English is not as great. It's really good when it comes to landscaping and running the business, but he does a great job I think he underestimates himself, of course. But we got work to do there. So yeah, this is the podcast where I'll be sharing my journey and learning and growing with every single one of you. I'm going to interview our locals here in the biggest little city in the world, and one interview at a time. We will be learning and taking, new life lessons from people who had already lived that or had experience, and sharing our own in our normality. I think when I've already asked multiple people to interview for the podcast, they've been like, oh, I'm so honored, but I'm a little bit scared or nervous, that was me. That was why I did not begin this, but I'm here to make it a space of comfort, space of openness and safety. So thank you for allowing me, and thank you for supporting me to be in your space today. Stay tuned for more upcoming episodes. You guys have a good night.